Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, we are going to continue with the Ford KA Titanium today. Gearbox out, clutch changed, and then basically put it all back together, hopefully in today's video. But let's just see how it goes, because pulling out the gearboxes are a bit of a pain. Not too much on this one because they're not that heavy. I should be able to just pull it out and put it back in on my own, but let's just see how we go. So that is what we're going to get cracking on with today. Let's get on with it. Let's do this. Right, so yeah, like I said, we need to get this gearbox out. That's first job this morning. I really want to get cracking with that this morning, get it out. So yeah, it shouldn't be that bad because they're not that heavy. As long as I support the engine this side, I should be able just to pull that off and just drop this down a little bit on the engine mount. But yeah, done a couple of these now, so it shouldn't really be that bad. Got to remove the starter motor from the other side as well underneath. So we have got some little bits and pieces to do. Start removing all the bell housing bolts around the gearbox. Get all those off. And yeah, get this down. So let's just crack on, guys. I have to go off and get some bits in a little while, but not just yet. I need to go and get the clutch. They can't deliver it to me today, so I need to go and pick it up, as well as the gearbox oil drive shaft seals. I want to put both new ones on that as well. Oil filter, air filter, all the service parts, all in one go, and then we can get it done. Oh, I've got to pick up that as well, no? I forgot about that. I need to go and get one of them. I suppose we can do everything else, and that could be last. It doesn't. We can get the front end on. We can do all that bits and pieces, and do the top bit later or last or whenever. So, but let's just crack on with the gearbox first. Yeah, I'll set you up. Let's get cracking. Let's do this. Right, there we go, guys. The gearbox is out. Yeah, not too bad. It's pretty light, this gearbox, so it's pretty easy to sort of just lower it down on another jack, slowly sort of pull it away and lower it down. So yeah, took the clutch off as well, and it's pretty worn, so it's a good job we're replacing this, I've got to be honest. It's quite close to the rivets there. So yeah, let's see. It's not slipping, or it's not, the clutch is not gone, but it's getting very close. Very, very close. So yeah, I am really, really glad that we're doing this. Yeah, I'm glad I'm doing this. And then it gets done. I was doing it because of the thrust bearing, the release bearing inside the gearbox here, on that there. This is really sort of scratchy and whiny. So this is our noise. This is our clutch noise. But yeah, you know, whilst you're doing this, you might as well just change the whole 3-part clutch. So we've done this before. We're going to do it again. Switch it over. We're going to change the actual seals as well on the gearbox. That one isn't really leaking. You can see it's quite dry. But on this one, it is just been kicking everywhere. Look, the oil's been kicking all over this from that seal. As the drive shaft has been spinning, it's been spinning everywhere. So yeah, we'll be doing that as well, cleaning it all up, changing the oils, the drive shaft seals. Got them over here already. So these are the 2 seals. These drive shaft seals are actually, one is very, very slightly smaller than the other. We've had this on another one, haven't we? We've just done another one. The red one we've done, where we took the engine out. One is very slightly smaller than the other. So we've got to make sure that it goes in the right way. So we're going to replace those. Oil filter as well, air filter. I've already got the oil. So have I got the gearbox oil? Yes, I've got the gearbox oil as well, I think. Yeah, gearbox oil's down there as well. So yeah, let's let's now do the cleanup, then removing the seals, replacing those 2, putting the new clutch back in place as well. The new clutch is obviously on its way. Still waiting for that, but the guy reckons within 10-15 minutes it should be with me. So yeah, we'll do all this sort of work, and then by the time he gets here, I should be ready to put the clutch in place and then the gearbox back in. So let's continue. Let's do this. Right, okay guys, so let me show you. New clutch is in place. So that's all done, all tightened up. Yeah, that's just rubbish and scrap and horrible now. Also, I've done both seals on the gearbox, and I've put the new release bearing in here as well. So that's all ready to go. New seals here and here in there. So that's all ready to go. I think we're kind of ready to go back in there, which will be pretty quick, hopefully. Just a case of, yeah, putting it back in, doing some bolts up, and then away we go. So let's see how this goes. Hopefully, you know, it should just go on pretty smoothly, but let's just see how we get on. Right, let's continue, and yeah, let's now get the gearbox back in place and all back together. So let's do this. Right, okay guys, time is ticking away today, but making good progress. So gearbox is back in place. All the bits and pieces have been put back on. The gear selectors, the cables, the starter motor, all the bell housing bolts have been put up and done up tight. Drive shafts are back in place, this side and the other side, with obviously, you know, going into their new gearbox oil drive shaft seals. So that's all good. And I'm just going through the motions really, just putting it all back together. I have started to do the gearbox oil, but I've for some reason it only dropped off one. I asked for 2 bottles because it takes 2 litres, this gearbox. So I'm just waiting for them. Apparently they apologised and said, yeah, the guy is on his way. So he should be any minute now. And then we can put the new one that's coming, put that one in as well. And then do that cap up, which is here. So you just keep filling it up until it starts to come out. And then you put that back in, do that up. And then that's the gearbox oil done. And then we can just continue, you know, putting all the bits and pieces back on, really. And that goes there, that goes there. Which one goes there? That one, does that one go there? I think it goes there, doesn't it? Yeah, that one goes in there, connects to that, clicks on that. So that's done. So yeah, we're not far off really, but getting the front end back on. Yeah, let's just see how far we get. But time is ticking away. It's like just gone 2 o'clock now, but you know, I'm happy with what I've done today. we've done the clutch, and we've cleaned it all up, and we're putting it all back together. So let's continue. Let's just see how far we get. I'm just going to keep putting things back together, keep putting things back on, and let's just see how we get on. So yeah, let's do this. Right, okay, starting to go back together, guys. It's looking like another car getting on the front end. Loads done, absolute loads done today. This is where I wanted to try and get to this point where it was all back together and the bumper was on, and then I can get it off the ramp and we can get another car in ready for next week. Because obviously today's Friday and I didn't want this hanging around until, like, over, you know, dragging it out until Monday. I was trying to get it done today. So yeah, we're at that point where all mechanics, I'm not saying I'm a mechanic, but all car guys that done, because we've just done a timing belt water pump, I don't know if that's okay. So we're just about ready, I think, to turn that key. So let me just connect the battery back up. I think that's don't actually look right. I think that's a little bit round, isn't it? That's better. So yeah, I need to do up these bolts, but it's not really gonna, it should still give us power. So let's have a look to see if this will start. I've topped up the oil to a point, and then it's got to do the cycle through the oil filter down the bottom, so I might have to top it up a little bit more, but I kind of know now how much these engines take when it comes to oil, and then once it's run for a bit, then I'll top it back up to where it needs to be. Same with the coolant. The coolant, I've had to change the coolant because the original coolant in this car was just water. Well, that's no good. It has to be pink coolant. So yeah, now we've got a nice fresh batch in there. Let's turn the key. Let's turn the key and see what happens, shall we? Dead. I think it might be something to do with the batteries. Terminals jumped off. I've got to be honest. Let me have a quick go. I haven't disconnected the starter motor itself, so it shouldn't be that. I haven't got any locking tools on the actual engine itself either, so it can't be that either. Let me just grab a 10mm. It could be just that these terminals are not sort of done up tight enough, which I'm hoping anyway. Because it can't be anything else. Everything else has been done up, unless that. Because I tell you what, that earth cable down there was giving me a little bit of problems. I didn't want to push it too much. But let's see if there's any power to it now. Let's see, we've got power again. It's better. So it was just the actual terminals on the battery. So there we go. Obviously we need the airbox. I still haven't replaced that, so we've got to replace that and a few more pipes. But I just want to run it up to temperature. I have put the old belt. So let me come back a little bit. I have put the old auxiliary belt back in place just for the moment because I want to get it up to temperature. I want that coolant to run man the system, and that do you know what I mean? That's connected to all that sort of stuff. So I just wanted to sort of just connect the old belt, and I'm going to replace it for a new one when it turns up, because that ain't turned up either. But a right nightmare of parts today for some reason. I don't know why, because it might be Friday. Everyone wants bits and pieces. Yeah, it's just one of them things. But at least it runs. So I'm just going to get it up to temperature a little bit. Check the coolant in that as well. Top it up if we need to. And then basically get the bumper on, because there's nothing really stopping us now for getting the bumper back on, and all the other bits and pieces can be done afterwards, like the auxiliary belt, the airbox. That can all be done at a later date. But yeah, so far so good. So let's keep going. Let's do this. Right, okay guys, well there we go. The front end, it's all been put back together. The bumper's on, it's all been done up, it's all lined up, it's all good. Obviously, there's a couple of bits we've got to do still. Auxiliary belt's got to be put back on. I've got a cover. This cover's got to be put back on. But I can't do that until I've done the auxiliary belt, and that bracket as well has got to be put back on. But yeah, I'm glad I've done this clutch. It's absolutely gone. Well, it's not gone, but it's really, really close. So it was definitely worth doing. And now the new owner, hassle-free driving. I want a 12 months MOT, no advisories on this car as well. Obviously, we've still got to get it to the body shop and the paint shop to do the rear end, the quarter. But, you know, the biggest part was doing all this work. So, and that's done now. I'm going to go off tomorrow and pick up another box, air box. So I'll replace that tomorrow probably, just so that it's all done. And then I can drive it out and get it out of the way. So we've got, you know, got this outside then ready for it to go to the body shop, paint shop. I have been to the paint shop this morning as well, and I've picked up. Do you know the? I sent off the white Citroen C3. That has now come. I picked it up, come back today, and I've dropped off the red Ford KA. That one's been dropped off to the paint shop. So he's doing that. And then once he's done that, this is I'm gonna swap this for that one as well, so that I'm just sort of swapping the cars as they're ready and done. But yeah, you'll see the Citroen D3. Let me just turn this off. Well, I'll show you the Citroen C3 back from the paint shop next week. And obviously it is Friday, guys, and I'm going to show you a new project in tomorrow's video. I've got another video coming out as well on Sunday, which is a just an unboxing and a review, and just showing you guys the newest scan tool that's come out. It's like a tablet. It's really thin. It's so good, but it's got the actual scan tool is it uses Autel's software, so it's really easy to use, and I think it's going to be my new go-to scan tool for the workshop. But that'll be Sunday, and like I said, tomorrow we're going to have a new project. I'm going to show you what it is. It's not my car, tomorrow's project, it's someone else's, but I'm going to show you guys what it needs to be done, and yeah, it should be a decent one. But for today, I'm done. Like, it's just, yeah, so 2 days and I've done all this work, and I'm really happy with the progress. Plus, obviously, like I said to you, I've picked up the new project. I've been running cars backs and forwards to sort of paint shop and that sort of stuff. It's just, yeah. But you know, it is what it is. Just get cracking, and you just get so much done, especially in the mornings. You get more stuff done in the mornings than you do in the afternoon. I don't know why. Time goes faster in the afternoon. It's really strange, but it does. Anyway, listen, guys, it's Friday. I'm going to go home, have a curry and a beer, and I'm going to see you guys tomorrow in another new project video. So take care, guys. See you soon, and thanks for watching.